Hey everyone, so today's video is just going to be a casual vlog style video. I just felt like it's been a really long time since I've given you guys a personal update on what's been going on with my life and everything. As you guys probably know, this past summer was extremely hectic for me and my family. My family and I sold my childhood house, the house that I grew up since I was a child, and we moved into a new house. So that whole process of just selling our house and moving into something new took the entire summer. So that really took a huge toll on my ability to make videos for you guys. And now that obviously I'm kind of settled into my new house somewhat, I still haven't been able to produce a lot of videos for you guys, and there have just been so many factors that went into that. Number one is that, first of all, for the first couple of weeks that we moved into this house, I had no idea where to set up my camera, and I don't know if you can see, I'll just show you guys. That's my window, and it's just a little half window. It's not even a full, like, standard size window. So in my old room, in my old house, in my old house, I had a full standard size window that I filmed all my videos in front of. I didn't even have to use any sort of lights whatsoever because I found that my window just gave me amazing quality lighting. It was just natural daylight and it was sufficient enough to give me good quality videos. So once we moved into this house, I was playing around with my setup and I wanted this backdrop, which is basically the same thing, because we have a TV in my room, or I have a TV in my room, and it's not up on the wall yet, but I want it to go right behind the camera because that's really the only space for it. And then obviously when you're in bed you want to be watching the TV. So basically I was trying to figure out basically where I wanted my furniture to go, and this is what I came up with. The rest of my room is not complete. I'm actually waiting for a dresser to come in that's actually going to be behind this tripod as well, below where the TV is going to be mounted on the wall. And that's because I also lost my beautiful and most beloved and dearly missed walk-in closet that I had in my old room. So right now Pedro and I are sharing this really dinky closet that has no capacity whatsoever. So we're waiting for a dresser to arrive, so hopefully that will help. But anyway, the whole point that I was trying to make was just really finding a spot to film in was really hard. So my teeth whitening review video, that was when I was filming up against this wall to my left, and that was horrible because there was nothing interesting going on in the background. There's nothing nice. It was just white. And then the lighting was bad, and so then I played around with my backdrop again, and then I filmed my fall haul video, which was my previous video, and that's where you guys see this. The problem still remaining though was the lighting, because I obviously don't have a window right here, so I was using these lamps that did not provide good lighting at all. Like, I was using this lamp right here, and then I was using another lamp that came from my office, so just bad lighting. So finally, I probably should have done this a long time ago, but I finally decided to buy professional lighting, and so that's what I'm using right now. I have a softbox right here, I have a softbox right there, and I actually just Instagrammed a picture of this setup. I got home from school maybe like an hour ago, not even, like 45 minutes ago. I saw the big box outside my house and I was just like, "Whoa, yay, finally!" And I took it downstairs and set it up myself, which I'm very proud of, by the way, if I do say so myself. I think I did a decent job. So yeah, so finally I have professional lighting. I want you guys to let me know in the comments down below if you guys think that this is good lighting, if you guys think that the lighting quality in this video is a lot better than my past two videos. I kind of have standards for myself because if I don't have good lighting in my videos, I know that it's not going to be too enjoyable to watch just because you can't really see anything. So finally, now that I have my soft boxes, and I think that this is pretty good quality. Again, let me know what you guys think of it in the comments down below. I should be able to make more videos as far as, now I have an appropriate background, and then I have my lighting. So yay, I'm good to go, I think. Now the only problem is time. Where am I going to get the time to film? Again, I wasn't able to film during the summer just because I really didn't have a house to film in, and everything was just so crazy. We had to get our house ready to sell. Once it's sold, we had to move out of the house. We were in a hotel for 2 weeks and then moving into a new house and dealing with boxes and unpacking. That took a long time. And then also, inconveniently enough, I was starting my first semester of nursing school, so that's also what I've been doing, you guys. I am in my first semester of nursing school. I am doing the BSN program, which is basically bachelor's in science and nursing. So I've been working really hard these past couple years to, first of all, apply to the nursing program, and I got in. I found out that I was accepted, I think that was spring of this year, and now I'm in the nursing program. So I am experiencing a lot of stress. I'm still trying to adjust to my new schedule. Just nursing school, you guys, first of all, college is difficult, hands down. There's no doubt about that. Time management for anybody in college is really difficult. And not to say that nursing over any other program is super difficult or it's more challenging, because I'm sure that every program is challenging, but nursing specifically is really, really hard. It seems like I have an exam every week. I have class Monday through Friday. I have clinicals that I have to go to, and if you guys don't know what clinicals are, it's actually really interesting. But it's kind of, for someone who's new and hasn't really experienced like taking care of a patient before, it's kind of stressful and kind of chaotic in that basically what it is you go to a real life hospital or healthcare center and you take care of a patient for that day, and you don't really know what you're going to get yourself into every single day. Every single week you get a new patient, and obviously you're right underneath like a nurse. Like, you're not necessarily doing anything like right by yourself all the time. You always have someone to help you, but it's still stressful because you're expected to kind of just know what to do. And for me, I know that my first couple of days, because I've had like 2 or 3 clinicals now, oh man, I am just like, what did I get myself into? But so far I've been doing well in all my classes. I haven't failed any of my exams yet. I've taken a couple of exams in different classes and I've passed them all, so I haven't flunked out yet, thank God. So yeah, I am in my first semester of nursing school, trying to survive it, and then I will be in nursing school for the next 1.5 years. So I will graduate. Excuse me, I just had to like burp. I will graduate spring of 2014, and then all I have to do after that is take my board exams, and I will be a registered nurse, and I can work in a hospital or anywhere that I want for that matter. So I really just have like this semester and then 1.5 years more that I really have to push through and dedicate all of my time and effort to, because this is what I've chosen as a career. It took me a really long time to finally figure out what I wanted to do with my life. And actually it's quite funny because I feel like nurses have to have a certain personality. I've always found that nurses have that type of personality where they just knew what they wanted to be from the time where they were like 8. You know, I was not that type of person. It took me until I was a year ago, honestly, to finally decide, okay, fine, I'll do nursing. Just because I had so many different conflicting interests. I love music, I love English, I love to write, I love art, I love to cook, even though I'm not that great at it, and I like science. So I was just toying back and forth with all the ideas that I wanted to do, and it really took me a long time, longer than others, to finally decide, okay, fine, like nursing. And then it took me even more time after I made my late decision to do nursing, because I needed to go back and take care of a couple of prereqs that if I had known from maybe the point where I was like 16, 17 that I wanted to do nursing, I would have taken this course like more direct, just because if I had done that I would have already been an RN at this point. I'm 22, and I have 2 more years of school just to get my bachelor's. The majority of the people that I graduated from high school with already finished their bachelor's this past year. Like, they just graduated in the spring. So I'm a little bit behind, but nonetheless, I am an example of the fact that there's no direct course in education, and you should never compare yourself to anybody else, because everybody has their own things that they're going through in their life, and you know, it doesn't have to be like, okay, go to high school, 4 years later, graduate from high school, 4 years later, graduate from college, 2 years later, you have your master's. It doesn't have to be so direct. And although, of course, I would have loved to be done with school by this point and be working and making money, it just took me a little bit longer. So anyway, that is what I'm doing. I am in school full-time. I am a nursing student, and I am also still working at the hospital. So I'm trying to make a little bit of money by still working at the hospital every other weekend, so only 2 weekends out of the month. It's not a lot of money to live off of, but at least it's something, and at least I'm able to maintain that, because it's really hard to work at all when you're a nursing student, just because you have so much reading to do every single night. It's like every single class that you have literally assigns you to read 3 chapters, or 3 to 4 chapters, and each chapter, mind you, is 50 pages. And it's all like really, really small text. So you feel like you've been reading for like 30 minutes and you look and you've only read like 5 pages. It sucks. So because obviously, as you guys can see, my #1 priority right now is just to be a good student, be a good nursing student, and pass and focus on school. YouTube is definitely going to be secondary to that, or, you know, third to that. It's definitely YouTube, as much as I love it and as much as I love making videos for you guys, it's just not something that I can dedicate a lot of time to right now, and I hope that you guys can understand that and appreciate at least how dedicated I am to, you know, my career. I'm definitely somewhat envious of the bigger YouTube gurus who have made it big, and through YouTube, you know, they switched over and this is their career, and, you know, their career is literally making videos off of YouTube. And unfortunately, that's just not my life. You know, the reality is that I do have a life outside of YouTube, outside of my channel, outside of this camera, and I really need to focus on that, and then hopefully along the way of my nursing career, or as soon as I'm done with college and I'm able to have more free time, then I can definitely dedicate a lot more time to this, because I do love it so much, and I do love, you know, communicating with you guys and talking to you guys. You guys hopefully have always known that I try my hardest to always stay in touch with you guys, and it was really hard for me to be away from the camera so long during this past summer, and even now, every single week I just really want to make a video, but it was so stressful because I didn't have this lighting, and I didn't have this backdrop, and I had 3 tests to study for, and etc, etc. So bottom line, that's where I've been. That's why I've been so absent. And at least now that I have, you know, my background and I have my lighting, if I do have any free time, maybe if it's a week or 2 that I don't have any big tests coming up, or, you know, I just have a lot of free time that week, I'll definitely try and make more videos for you guys, and at this point there's nothing holding me back. So yeah, so if you guys have any requests, anything at all that I can do for you guys, please leave me a comment down below and let me guys know what you guys would like to see from me. I do have some really cool videos coming up. I have a couple of projects that are actually non-beauty related that are going to be really fun, and hopefully I'll have that up this month. And by the way, where did summer go? You know, don't get me wrong, I'm so glad that fall is here. I love fall. But I mean, I just feel like this year has just flown by. I don't even know where it went. But just to show you guys how legit I am, this is my stethoscope. And I got the brass colored because I like gold toned stuff. So this is my stethoscope. This is what I use to obviously listen to a patient's heart. My diaphragm's on, or my bell's on. Oops. And then I have my very own blood pressure cuff, which is very, very exciting because I can take people's blood pressure, and, you know, hopefully I can teach Pedro how to take mine. But I have family history of hypertension, so I can look out for myself that way. And I have my nursing hot pink shears and my pen light to look into my patient's eyes. So yeah, I mean, I am totally, like, really excited to be a nursing student, and actually I'm really glad that I chose this route, because at first I totally was against nursing. It's not what I wanted to do at all with my life. But as I'm going along and as I'm working with these patients, I'm only in my, like, what, 7th week now or something, and I really am growing to love this career. I just want you guys to know that even though I haven't been posting regularly on my channel, I've always been thinking about you guys. I try my best to keep in touch through Twitter and definitely Instagram. I seriously love Instagram, so if you guys have Instagram, definitely follow me on that. It's alziegirl, that's my username. I think I'm addicted to Instagram, and also I want to get the iPhone 5, but I'm not sure. It's really expensive. I don't know if I'll do it. If you guys have the iPhone 5, let me know if you guys like it or not, and I've never had an iPhone before, so if you guys have the iPhone 4 or 4S and then you upgraded to the 5, let me know if you guys think that the 5 is worth it, because I can always just go ahead and get the 4S and save myself some money. Anyway, I'm rambling at this point, but I guess that's the point of vlogs. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that this was helpful in catching you guys up with me, and I hope that I can film some videos for you guys very soon now that I have my light. Again, let me know in the comments down below what you think of it. I love it, and I think it's a lot better. So yeah, I'm excited. I hope that all of you guys are well, and I will talk to you hopefully very soon. Bye!